Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shaakira. And if it's your first time seeing my face, hi. I decided to do these knotless braids. Now mind you, I have only braided my hair once before this, like with like braiding hair. I've only braided my hair once like this, not knotless. I did like the regular braids in your hair, and I didn't like when I did my hair, so I tried knotless this time and I'm really happy with how they came out. So I decided to do like a video of the process of me giving myself these knotless braids, and I did them in like a middle part kind of situation right here, but I think I like them better. Like, well, I like them both ways. I like them in the middle, and I also like them like to the side, like thrown over, you know. But I'm so glad, because listen, when I was first doing them, like starting them, during the process, like when I first started recording the video, I was like, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. This is too hard. So I almost gave up. But this is a lesson. Never give up. Never give up. It's gonna be worth it. So yeah, I just wanted to give y'all an intro and show y'all how they look, because I didn't get a chance to like show, I think, at the end of the video, but this is how they came out. They are, let me back up. This long, like here, my waist is like right here. So that's how long they are. In the back. So that's what they look like, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let me show you the hair I used. I used this kind of hair, this Janet braiding hair, and it had like 3 pre-separated and they were pre-stretched. And when I finished, I bought 4 packs. When I finished, I had like this much left of this pack and 1 full pack left. So it took me what, 2.5 packs to do this. But I hope that, oh, I'm knocking stuff over. But I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I hope, like, if you I tried to explain how exactly I did it, like how to do the actual braid, but hopefully it came out clearly. Hopefully you learned something. But go ahead and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Okay, before we get started, I need to wash my hair, condition it, blow dry it, and I'll be back after all that. But here are some pictures of what I'm like going for visually, like what I'm thinking. But honestly, I just need something in my head because we're in quarantine and it's going on. I have personally been in quarantine going on a month. So yeah, well, like quarantine, social distancing, whatever, you know, that whole situation. So those are the pictures of what I'm going for, but I'll bring y'all along on the journey. Alright guys, so I blow dried my hair and I have it separated into sections. So what I'm going to do is use this comb. I have this comb, you see that kind, and I have this kind. So what I'm gonna do, I got my packs of hair. I'm sitting on the floor because I have this long mirror, and I have a table right here with another mirror right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm doing this so I can see the back of my hair in this mirror, so I can have like straight parts, hopefully. Can I see? I might need to put my glasses on. Yeah, I'm not gonna show y'all like the back part because it would be kind of hard to show you how I'm braiding it. But once I get like closer to the top, I'm gonna like give you a detailed explanation. So the first thing I learned when I was doing these braids is that you need to separate your sections in advance. It just makes the process go so much faster. So that's what you see me doing in this clip, and that is about how small I separated the sections, and I just laid them out on my bed, or you can lay them out on a surface where you can easily pick them up as you are braiding your hair. So that's the first tip when doing these knotless braids. And after you have a section sectioned off, I'm doing this in real time so you all can see. I'm gonna put some beeswax on the root of my hair to make it just like flat and for it to be easier for me to braid. And once you put it on all sides of your hair, you're going to split your hair into 3 sections. You're going to split it into 3 like you would do a regular plait or like a braid, however you start braiding your hair. So I'm going to do it once and then cross it over twice and one more time. Now it'll make sense if you know how to braid your hair already. If you don't, you might have to watch some braiding tutorials for it to make sense. But I start my own braid like 2 or 3 times down before I bring a section into the braid. And when you bring a section in, you're going to slip it between your 3rd finger and your index finger into the braid, and that way you're going to have 2 pieces on each side. And then you braid it down 2 more times. This is me personally. I braid it down 2 more times before I bring in another section, which is what I'm doing here. And I'm going to slide that one in between that 3rd finger and index finger and continue to braid down. And you just do that as you continue the braid. I added about 4 to 5 sections into each braid depending on where it was on my head. Those braids that I had at the top of my hair, I added a few extra pieces so it would be the same length as the braids in the back of my hair, if that makes sense. So that's what I did. And here it is again from a kind of a different angle, more wide so you can see a little better. So again, you section the hair off, and I just put my beeswax on the back of my hand so it'll be easier. Apply the beeswax to the root of the hair, and then you start your hair with the 3 sections that you use to normally start your braid. So you're going to start your braid like you would any other regular braid without adding hair. So I'm going to do it once, then I'm going to do it twice, and I'm going to do it one more time before braiding that section, bringing the other section into the hair. And once I bring it in, I'm going to slide it in between my 3rd finger and my index finger and braid it going down twice. Bring in another section, slide it between my 3rd finger and my index finger again, and bring it down twice. Now some of them I brought them down twice, about 3 times before bringing in another section, but this one you'll see I did a little bit differently. And also, while you're braiding your hair, use beeswax to smooth down your hair with the braiding hair, so your hair isn't like coming out of the braid and it's much more smooth. So I did that also while I was braiding my hair down, just apply beeswax to my hair and the braiding hair to make it smooth. And again, I told you all that for the parts near the top of my head, so that the hair would be longer, the braid would be longer, I put more sections in towards like the middle of the braid. So you see me doing that here, just so that the braid is just as long at the top of my head as it is at the back of my head. So that's that. So this was the last braid that I was doing, and after that last braid, I'm just going to bring all of the braids to the front to make sure that none of them came loose, and if I did see some that were loose, I'll just braid them right back down. before I go to boil my water. Well, actually the water was already on, but before I go to dip the ends. So you see me trying to find ones that needed to be braided down a little bit more before I dipped them. And here is my pot of boiling water, a black girl's best friend, when she's done braiding her hair. And this is how the hair looks after it's all finished, after it's all done. And that is how long they are. I really am glad I didn't stop when I initially was gonna stop when I first started braiding my hair. So this is how they look, and hopefully they last me a little while. I'll give you all an update, or I mean, if that's what y'all want to see, but let me know, and thank you for watching.